Fingers crossed this one's in focus. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, my brand new YouTube channel, thanks very much. Today I'm just going to be doing a get ready with me, so if you're interested, keep on watching. I have prepped my skin with a bit of a cleanse. I used the Ultrabland facial cleanser from LUSH. Afterwards I went in with some toner, and I've been just using witch hazel, which I find super effective and it's inexpensive. You can get it anywhere. And then I went in with some skincare, and I was fortunate enough to be given a little sample of some Prairie skincare. So I went in with the Caviar Essence-In-Lotion as a serum all over my face. Then I went in with the matching Caviar Luxe Cream Moisturizer and the Caviar Luxe Eye Lift Cream just underneath my eyes. To finish that all off, I went in with the Aesop Immediate Moisture Facial Hydrosol, and I just like to spritz this all over my face. I find it just sort of perks my skin back up and feels really nice. It smells like roses. Not much to complain about. So as a primer, I'm just going to use the Mecca Cosmetica Lit From Within Illuminating Drops. Now this colour is quite dark, but I'm quite pale, so I generally put this underneath my foundation, and it gives me just a little tiny bit of a tan while still giving me a bit of a glow. I can't always use just one or just the other of these foundations. I find my skin just sits somewhere in between, but I love putting on the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation in Alabaster first. It is a little bit, my skin's dry, so I find I do need to mix this with the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation in, oh my colour's come off. Now please, I'm by no means a makeup artist, so if my technique offends you, then just, I don't know, we're just gonna ignore it. So, I like to just pop that all over. I find with the Hourglass foundation, I need to use a really quite a dense foundation brush, so I'm using the Real Techniques sculpting brush, and I'm just going to take the NARS foundation and sort of pop that over and then start blending it in. Okay, brilliant. Now that my skin's nice and even, I am just going to go in with a pop of concealer just underneath my eyes and on this spot on the end of my nose. I'm that person who doesn't use a beauty blender. I just don't. I had my love affair with them for a while, and I just can't do it. I'm just not. After I have finished my concealer, I'm just going to set that with the Mercier translucent setting powder. Don't wear a black shirt when you set your face with a translucent powder. So, what am I going to use today? Okay, so today I'm going to be going between my Naked 3 and my Modern Renaissance palette, just as a I don't know what look I'm doing yet. I really don't. I'm just going to quickly take Limit from the Urban Decay palette. It's the lightest sort of pinky nude shade, just to brush that all over my lid as like a transition colour. Repeat that on the other eye. I'm going to go into my Modern Renaissance palette and just use a little bit of Born Fresco and just add that in as a bit more of a colour, just with the same brush. Before I continue, I am just going to mix both of those colours on a little brush, just to run it underneath my eye. I'm just quickly going to pop some Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow in the shade Diamond Dust on my eyes. I just use it straight from the tube. I absolutely adore this product. I have 3 of them now. Do I need 3? Absolutely not. Do I want all 3? Yes. Do I want the whole collection? Yes. So while it is still damp on my eyes, I do take my original fluffy blending brush just to blend out the crease ever so slightly. And I personally don't mind if I end up with a bit of glitter in my crease. It's just a thing. Okay, I'm just going to pop some Urban Decay. I've used so much of this, the name has come off it. Glide On Eye Pencil, maybe? And I'm just going to run that in my waterline and also in a tightline. Now that I have that placed, I am just going to take a very fine eyeliner brush, and I'm just going to run the brush along the liner while it's still nice and warm, and just use it as almost like a pencil liner very softly on the outer corner of my eye. I'll be the first to admit that I have not found a mascara that I absolutely love. I've had some mascaras here and there that I quite enjoy. You know, mascaras like the False Lash Telescopic by L'Oreal. I love the way it looks on. I love what it does to my lashes, but I don't like how hard it is to get off my lashes. I'm just going to go in first with that Max Factor mascara. The reason I started mixing the mascaras was purely out of laziness, because this is drying up a little bit and I just can't be bothered going through the trauma of actually having to go and buy a mascara and risk it going all over my face. Telescopic. Now that we have finished our eyes, let's get onto some brows, because that's a whole ordeal in itself. I'm just going to do this super quickly. I'll do some of it on camera, but probably most of it off camera, because I have the time of my life doing my brows. I usually start off with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in dark brown. Now, minutes before this video, and taking forever to actually get in focus, I did pluck the Living Daylights out of my eyebrows, so let's find out what we can make happen, hey? Let's see if we can replicate that. Pretty okay with these. I mean, they have been better, I'll admit. Just kidding, I'll never be happy with my brows. Also, because one day my mum mentioned to me that my eyebrows weren't even, and so I've been paranoid about that every single day of my life since. Thanks, Mum. I'm going to start with some highlighting, because I find it's I just prefer the way it looks. I was going to come up with an elaborate thing, but I don't have one. Let's go in with the Mary Luminizer from the Balm. And I'm just using a Zoeva fan brush for that. Ooh, damn. I sort of forget how much I love highlighter sometimes. And then I do this for 5 minutes and I'm like, I've forgotten. And I'm also going to take that just above my brow bone, just to sort of highlight that whole socket, which is what the light would hit naturally. I'm going to run that down the bridge of my nose, because nose highlighting is so important. Okay, I'm going to go into my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit palette. It's the volume 3. It is stunning. Stunning. I love it. Luminous Bronze Light. I find this, because it has like the slightest bit of shimmer in it, just bronzes the skin beautifully. I've sort of stopped myself from using this palette because I love it so much and I don't want it to end, you know? I am now going to swap. Honestly, I feel like blush is the hardest decision ever. Look, I was going to use my Hourglass blush, but I feel like I've used enough Hourglass. So instead, I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs. This is the Air Blush in Flesh and Fantasy. Nice. And just super, super lightly. Prep my lips a little bit. I should have done this at the start. Always forget for lip products. I'm going to first go in with the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme. This hurts. And if you've tried it, you'll know what I mean. Like, it is honestly like bee stings all over and it hurts. But I like the final effect, so I'm like, beauty is pain. I feel it. For all my girls who don't have collarbones, this is my number one. I mean, obviously if you do have collarbones that naturally stick out, even better, but I don't, so I fake it till you make it, baby. I'm just going to take a MAC lip pencil in Spice. So now that I have lined my lips, I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquefied Matte Longwear Lipstick. I think these are beautiful. I have it in, I think it's called It's Happening, this vibrant, like just hot pink colour, and it stays for hours. I love the formula. It's probably my favourite liquid lipstick formula. This is the shade Queen Bee, and just going with that sort of lilac sort of colour that we started out with. I'm just going to use that so that we're sort of matchy-matchy. This is a little bit fuller on my lips than I would generally go, and it's just, I don't intend on overlining my lips. It just sort of happens. You just sort of roll with it. And now I look like a drag queen. I'm just going to go in with some Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray just to set that. I'm going to finish off by putting some of the Huda Beauty Lip Strobe. Now these are like lip glosses on steroids. And I think I'm just going to keep that on the center of my lips. And that is it, guys. That's the finished look. I will quickly pull my hair out, put some spray in, put some earrings in, and I will get back to you when I'm ready to go. Alright guys, I've quickly put in some Bumble and Bumble BB Thickening Dry Spun Finish Spray in my hair because I love a really voluminous sort of tousled look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I still feel a bit weird doing this. I don't know how it'll turn out. Hopefully there will be more videos. Who knows? Hopefully I didn't have lipstick on my teeth the whole time. Bye!